stiff and uncomfortable because he's
Body
not
shots.
he's not going to be nearly as efficient.
Mayweather's a GOAT. Oh, absolutely. But Terrence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Damn, Judah, for a terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terrence Crawford.
Turned to pro boxing at the age of 49 to take on God knows what. After the Mike Tyson fight,
Joe Rogan recently shared his thoughts on the possibility of Floyd Mayweather stepping back into the ring to fight Terrence Crawford at 48 years old. Rogan pointed out that Floyd's body simply isn't the same as it used to be. His reflexes have slowed down, and his stamina has naturally declined with age. Rogan explained that going through a full 12-round professional fight would be a serious challenge for Floyd now. He believes that Mayweather would find it difficult to keep up his famous defensive style and maintain the same pace he once did. Rogan also warned that taking on a fight like this could be risky, considering the physical demands in Floyd's age.
Logan is going to be much less efficient. He's going to be trying really hard, and he's never done, I don't know how many rounds they're doing. How many rounds are they doing?
8 maybe or something like that. I don't even know if they've announced, but still.
If I was Floyd, I'd want it to be 12.
Yeah,
Like,
the longer the
drag that guy into deep water and then beat the out of him.
Floyd Mayweather's hint at a professional boxing comeback at the age of 48 has surprised both fans and boxing experts. Over the years, we've already seen Floyd take part in exhibition bouts, including his confirmed match with Mike Tyson set for 2026. However, the idea of him returning to professional competition has added a new level of intrigue. Many are wondering why Floyd wants to step back into the sport now, especially after retiring as one of boxing's most accomplished fighters. His potential return has stirred both excitement and doubt. Some believe he's motivated by competition, while others think the attraction of a massive payday in the spotlight could be factors. Asterisk, even the possibility of Floyd fighting professionally again has started. Debates about his legacy and physical readiness at this age. Supporters are curious to see if he can still deliver at an elite level, while critics argue that time has inevitably affected his physical abilities.
oh Jesus. Floyd Mayweather. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? So it's to be revealed, everybody. I just seen this on Instagram. The Menace has put out that Floyd Mayweather could return to pro boxing at the age of 49 to take on God knows what. After the Mike Tyson fight, I don't know, the man has been asking him a question. He said it's a possibility. It's a possibility. Worst case scenario, everybody. If Floyd Mayweather want to go in there and take on Terrence Crawford, Terrence Crawford will melt a 49-year-old version of Floyd Mayweather, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I posted that video of Timothy Bradley, bro. He's right. He's correct. He might be right about the prime versus prime. I will have Floyd prime versus prime over Terrence Crawford. But when it comes to right now, undoubtedly, Terrence Crawford would brutally melt him and stop Floyd Mayweather right now, bro. I do not want to see Floyd Mayweather in pro boxing again. The last time I seen him was Conor McGregor. That was a beatdown, but that was 40 years old, bro. That was 8 years ago. That was 8 years ago, everybody. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see him returning, bro. I just don't. I don't at all. That 50-0 record, that will go down the drain. Trust me. Go down the drain. If he fights a fresh fighter today, everybody, Floyd Mayweather is not once he was 8 or 9 years ago. Just, I don't like this at all. You get crushed. You get crushed by all these fresh up-and-comers right now, bro. And Terrence Crawford, he ain't beating Crawford. If you all Floyd Mayweather fans thinking he's gonna beat Terrence Crawford right now today, you're all delusional. Literally delusional.
Joe Rogan, known for his strong opinions on combat sports, also reflected on Floyd Mayweather's career. He acknowledged that Floyd was unquestionably brilliant in his prime, but he also noted that the excitement surrounding Floyd's fights declined over time. Rogan explained that Mayweather became more of a strategic fighter, often winning through decision rather than knockouts, which some fans found less thrilling that as Floyd shifted from Pretty Boy Floyd to Money Mayweather. His style became more cautious and calculated, focusing on business success as much as performance. While this approach kept him undefeated and extremely wealthy, Rogan feels it made some of his later fights less exciting to watch. This shift in perception is part of what makes the idea of a 48-year-old Floyd returning to the professional ring so divisive. Fans are split. Some wonder if he can bring back the thrill of his prime, while others believe his best days are long past.
Floyd was in his prime. That would have been fucking incredible to see which style's superior. Because Floyd would move towards you like this, he'd just get right up on you. But just show you how good Floyd really is. Because the fact that he's won decisions by, playing it safe, people that just don't get excited about him and they recognize him with the all-time greats, he's the best.
Tim Bradley, a former boxing champion, shared his view on a potential matchup between Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford. Bradley believes that while Floyd is one of the greatest fighters of his generation, Crawford would likely win convincingly. According to Bradley, Crawford's speed, high activity level, and ability to adapt in the ring make him a far more dangerous opponent than many of the fighters Floyd faced later in his career. Crawford is known for his excellent footwork, his ability to switch stances fluidly, and the pressure he applies during fights, all of which could pose serious problems for Floyd's defensive style.
I'm here to tell you guys, Floyd Mayweather's a GOAT. Oh, absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Damn Judah, a damn terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford. Especially from the southpaw position. And he gonna run into problems with Crawford because Crawford hits harder than him. Crawford is the most complete fighter that I've ever witnessed in real life. He will beat Floyd Mayweather. However, damn, I'm telling y'all, Crawford will beat Floyd Mayweather in his prime, pound for pound, prime versus prime. He has more power than Floyd. He's longer than Floyd. He's stronger than Floyd. He got a chin of granite. Terence Crawford is a different animal. Terence Crawford would beat Floyd Mayweather. 7 days a week.
I think Crawford would beat Floyd.
Bradley's comments highlight the key challenge, matching Floyd's technical brilliance against a younger fighter with athleticism and a sharp tactical mind. Crawford's lively and flexible style is very different from Floyd's methodical, defense-based approach, which relied on timing, experience, and precision. This creates a fascinating matchup on paper, where skill alone might not secure victory. Joe Rogan has repeatedly praised Terence Crawford's abilities, pointing out his intelligence, strategy, and thorough preparation for every fight. Rogan often says Crawford deserves far more recognition for his mastery of boxing fundamentals. He has highlighted Crawford's ability to read his opponents, control the tempo of fights, and throw sharp, well-timed combinations. These qualities, according to Rogan, make Crawford one of the most complete and well-rounded fighters in modern boxing.
Guess what I just got done studying? Floyd Mayweather, Zab Judah. Yep, that's what I just got done studying. And I'm here to tell you guys, Floyd Mayweather's a GOAT. Oh, absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He will beat him too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Floyd struggled in the first half against Zab Judah. Zab Judah, a damn terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford. Especially from the southpaw position. Floyd didn't like fighting southpaws.
Guys, Zab Judah is one of the most gifted, skilled boxers. A lot of people struggle with Zab early on. He was a real problem. I think Zab just didn't have the mentality of a great fighter, but he was a talented fighter. If you haven't checked him out, you should go check him out.
Floyd reached with that right hand. You think he's gonna reach against one of the best back foot counterpunchers in the game? He gonna reach with that right hand against Crawford? He gonna get slept reaching with that back hand. The way he reaches with that. That level change backhand he throws too? Man, that pull jab he does too, that ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work. Floyd got a 72-inch reach. Yeah, he had quickness, fast reflexes. However, Crawford got all of that too. He got all of that too. And he got a 75-inch reach. Great counterpuncher. Can concentrate all night. Can put pressure on Floyd. He can even invite Floyd in. Yep, I noticed. Floyd's not having success. He started to step on the gas. That's what he do. and he gonna run into problems with Crawford because Crawford hits harder than him. Crawford hits harder than him. Crawford is the most complete fighter that I've ever witnessed in real life. He's the most complete. He has it inside and also outside. He will beat Floyd Mayweather. There's no hands down.
Salam Bey, a respected boxing analyst, offered a broader perspective on comparing Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford. He explained that direct comparisons can be misleading because they belong to different eras, faced different opponents, and dealt with different challenges. Bey emphasized that each man's career is impressive in its own way. Floyd stood out for his unmatched defensive skills and consistent success, while Crawford is known for his adaptability, aggression, and high fight IQ. He warned against trying to label one as clearly superior, saying that such debates often oversimplify their achievements and overlook the unique contexts they fought in. Bey encouraged people to appreciate both fighters individually for his perfect record and legacy, and Crawford for his dominance in today's competitive landscape.
Fights, it was two totally different approaches. But went in there and took the fight away from Canelo, whereas Floyd went in there and never gave Canelo a chance. So, just looking at those two different fights, that's Canelo's opinion, and everybody's opinion is different. Styles make fights at the end of the day, so that's subjective.
And now you got Bradley, Shane Mosley saying that Crawford is better than Floyd. Give me your takeaway. Both undefeated. One guy went the big fight approach. Other guy went as far as, accolades, unifying, undisputed, etc. But then when you look at them, fuck their resumes, when you look at them as fighters, who's the better fighter, man?
They're two different fighters. That's really how I look at it. I feel like their resumes are great, what they did in their careers is great, but at the end of the day, it's two different eras. So it's not always as comparable as people try to make it seem. People criticize Bud's career, but he fought the best of the best in today's era. Floyd fought the best of the best in his era. So, it's two different eras. They have two different styles. Bud goes in there and adapts to whatever style that he has to adapt to that night and with that fighter, whereas Floyd stays to himself. Every fight that he fights, Floyd is Floyd. He makes adjustments and fights differently according to every fighter, but that's every great fighter. That's just boxing at the end of the day. But Floyd always stays true to Floyd Mayweather, whether it was, Pretty Boy Floyd or...
Oscar De La Hoya also joined the discussion, pointing out that while Terence Crawford is extremely talented, he may not surpass Floyd Mayweather in terms of overall greatness. De La Hoya disagreed with those who claim modern fighters have already outshined Floyd, reminding everyone of Floyd's undefeated record and remarkable accomplishments. At the same time, he acknowledged Crawford's incredible skill and noted that he is among the best active fighters today. His comments highlight how the boxing world remains divided. Some value historical dominance and achievements, while others focus on current performance and competition levels. Floyd's past success is undeniable, but Crawford's recent victories make a strong case for his place among the sport's elite.
Canelo after the fight said that Crawford is way better than Floyd. You know Crawford, you know Canelo, you know Floyd. What do you think? Who would win in a fight?
My man. I have to disagree because Floyd Mayweather toyed with Canelo. Like, he literally toyed with him. He didn't get hit at all. Not one time. And Crawford, yeah, he's more of a fighter, boxer. Mayweather's more of a boxer. But I have to disagree. I think Mayweather is much more superior than Crawford.
Boxing experts have speculated about a fantasy matchup between Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford, with many believing Crawford would come out on top. Analysts point to Crawford's exceptional ring intelligence, lightning-quick footwork, and victories over top fighters like Errol Spence and Canelo Alvarez. These achievements prove Crawford's ability to perform at the highest level. Shane Mosley, a former world champion, added that Floyd might struggle against Crawford due to their size difference. Crawford currently weighs 168 pounds, while Floyd's weight is around 147 lbs. Mosley argued that although Floyd's defense and technical skill are excellent, Crawford's reach, strength, and versatility would likely give him a significant advantage. Crawford's ability to switch stances and control the fight's rhythm could neutralize Floyd's style. Mosley noted that Floyd thrived against opponents of similar size, but fighting a naturally bigger, stronger Crawford would expose weaknesses.
Puts him on par with Floyd Mayweather Jr., and Floyd Mayweather Jr. doesn't like that. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is one of the biggest egos in the sport, so much so that he could not find a way to give Muhammad Ali credit as being a top 5 fighter and claimed that Roberto Duran sits above Muhammad Ali, right? Why? Because Floyd wants to be better than Muhammad Ali. He completely redid his image when he became Money Mayweather to pretty much copy from calling himself the GOAT, calling himself TBE, right? Whole thing. Very disrespectful of Muhammad Ali when he was coming up, when after Floyd Mayweather Jr. wound up being at the top of the sport. So now that Terrence Crawford has firmly placed himself at the top of boxing, and not just as the pound for pound fighter right now, many people are saying, hey, shouldn't he be considered one of the greatest fighters of all time? Isn't this a realistic conversation we can have? So what does that do? That butts Terrence Crawford right up against Floyd Mayweather. So when Floyd was asked a series of questions, right? Because Floyd has a fight coming up. I do believe it maybe in January. I think it may be in January or early 2026, I believe is the time frame, where Floyd Mayweather Jr. is going to be fighting Mike Tyson in I believe this is going to be an exhibition.
Although nothing has been officially announced, the possibility of a professional fight between Floyd Mayweather and Terrence Crawford has generated huge buzz. Many believe Floyd might target Crawford because he's currently a champion and has had major recent successes. Beating Crawford would not only end debates about their skills, but also attract enormous media coverage and financial rewards. However, Floyd's age and the uncertainty around negotiations make the situation complicated. This anticipation shows how much the boxing community loves what-if scenarios. Fans are curious whether Floyd can still perform at an elite level, while Crawford supporters argue that he represents the toughest test Floyd has faced in years. Roy Jones Jr., a legendary fighter, even questioned Floyd's legacy, saying that, except for his fight against Canelo Alvarez, Floyd often avoided facing opponents at their absolute peak. Jones claimed many of Floyd's victories came against fighters who were either smaller, older, or past their prime. He suggested that Floyd's perfect record might not fully reflect the quality of his opponents, especially when compared to someone as versatile as Terrence Crawford.
Is Floyd Mayweather top 5?
No, not in my book. No.
Not even top 10?
Maybe top 10 in my book, yeah, but not top 5. He's maybe top 10, but not top 5. Floyd can fight, don't get it wrong. Floyd can fight. But here's what my problem is. Well, I understand, I know you're a Floyd fan, but here's my problem. Who did Floyd fight that was on his level when he fought? Only Canelo. That's it. Don't give me that stuff about the other guy that was going to prison. He know he going to prison when he get through. And then to take it even further,
he fought Cotto.
Cotto was not on his level. Wait. See, stop. Let me finish first. Cotto.
You asked me a question.
Cotto already was done. And Cotto an all-time great? No. Cotto's an all-time Puerto Rican great. Cotto is not an all-time great in boxing.
I agree with you.
He's an all-time Puerto Rican great. All right, so that's not a great fight. That's not on your level. Pacquiao. You waited till Pacquiao got knocked out by Marquez before you fought him. If you'd have fought him 4 years ago, it'd have been something. Because both of y'all were here. We'd have found out who the best was. You waited till Marquez knocked him out, now you fought him. If I wait till somebody beat James Toney before I fight him, do I get credit for being the greatest fighter of all time because I beat James Toney?
No, you don't.
No, I don't. So my point is, you didn't do it the right way. You know that. Who else did you fight besides them best 2 names you can pull up besides Canelo?
What I'm saying is that who do you think around that time would have even beaten Floyd that he didn't fight?
So my point is, I'm not gonna say who
because I can't name a person.
I'm not gonna say who would have beat Floyd. Like I said, I'm just saying Floyd never fought nobody that was of his equal. He didn't fight a champion.
That wraps up today's discussion. Stay tuned for more updates in the boxing world.